Hey everybody, welcome back. It's that time of the week again where I say, hey everybody. Weekly vlog. We talk about what happened last week, what's gonna happen this week, and just overall what the hell's going on this channel in general. So, it's been a fun time here lately. We've been switching some things up, trying some different things, getting a handle on starting to use some GoPros for some things, which are speeding up my workflow. Last week, what did we do last week? We had some cool trailers coming out for things like Kidnap and stuff like that, where I had a bunch of stuff banked. We started doing daily unboxings. That's going to continue. I've got some cool stuff lined up for this week. We'll get into that in a minute. I did have a problem yesterday with releasing Civil War Funko box. It was had a sync issue, something I'm learning the GoPros sometimes give me, so I'm watching out for. Although I'm going to stop using the audio from those in general anyways, so shouldn't be too much of a problem in the future. Unfortunately, I didn't find out till I was at the movie theater, so I had no way of doing anything about it till I got back home. So sorry about that, but glitches do happen. So we did all the recaps. We didn't do a geek out. I think I'm done with the geek outs until we get into the DC TV stuff, and then I'm going to kind of do a new version of geek out with those every week is my plan. We saw the last of the semifinals of AGT and had fun with that. Got some of our predictions pretty right for a change, so that was a good time. I reviewed The Green Room just because there was nothing really in the theaters, and I know I was a little late to it, but man, that was an intense movie, and I really am glad I finally got to see that. I shot a bunch of drunken movie nights, and we put out Mega Shark versus Mecha Shark, which was awesome. I've already shot Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus, which is all right, and then I shot Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus, which is pretty damn good, and I think tonight I'm finally going to get to versus Colossus. So those will come out pretty much every Friday night now. We're getting a little bit closer to figuring out Drunken Game Night, so we'll get to that. Anything else last week, though, that's really important? I went and saw Labyrinth for the first time. Mary showed me some cool... We watched The Thin Man for the first time, which is awesome. I'm going to go get the rest of those movies. She showed me this delightful piece of 80s cheese called The Pirate Movie that I can't believe I never knew anything about. Yeah, I think that's mostly what happened last week. It was a pretty standard week, other than just personal stuff. But if you want the personal stuff, I do that on Patreon. So that's pretty much what happened last week. This week is going to be kind of a lot of the same. But that's a really good way to sell things. It's just more of the same. No, actually, things are going to get pretty interesting near the end of the month. But I am shooting a bunch more Funko Pop unboxings. I've been buying more of like the DC Multiverse, the Marvel Legends. And one of the things I'm going to do is Captain America Civil War comes out on Blu Ray this week. So I'm excited to get to rewatch it. So there'll be a lot of themed stuff for that. I got the entire new Captain America Civil War Legends line, so we're going to do that in 2 videos and build Giant Man, so that ought to be fun. Got some Funko Pops to open as well. May actually finally get to some comic reviews. I don't know. We will see. Don't really have a theme of the week because, again, I really want to see Blair Witch, but I don't want to see it in theaters. I don't like seeing horror movies in theaters. I like that better, quiet, and without distractions, and Mary doesn't like them anyway, so we might see Snowden. I don't know. I just saw a trailer for that and thought that might be kind of cool. So we're doing AGT as usual, but this is the finale this week. So I want to make sure you guys know that whether you're into the show or not, you might really enjoy this. Mike and Mary are coming over Wednesday, and from 8 p.m. Eastern time through like 10 or a little after, we're going to live stream us watching the actual results of the finale, which should be pretty interesting. You're going to see us get very upset. You're going to see us yell. You're going to see us say we hate America a lot. We don't really hate America. It's just the heat of the moment, and the voting of America will piss us off. Just prepare yourselves for that. I don't know that it's going to be drunken, but I will probably be having drinks because I'm at home and won't have to drive anywhere. So there's that to look forward to. That should be a really fun time. And again, you're going to get Drunken Movie Night will be Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus. So, it's pretty good. There's some fun stuff in that one. And, yeah, I think for the most part, that covers all of that. Now, the other exciting news, I have subscribed to a shit ton of boxes. I think I'm up to like 16 monthly boxes that we're going to start doing, so you guys are in for a treat. If you love my unboxing videos, we're going to do a lot of those. Also, you're going to get a taste this week, or maybe this month anyways, of after the unboxing, which is something I used to do a lot on Patreon, which is I open those mystery boxes, then we actually open the items in them and explore them closer. I'm going to go shoot some unboxings today. I'm going to try a new hybrid method. I'm going to be shooting myself like I normally do, but I'm also going to have a GoPro setup. So instead of taking pictures, I can kind of be flashing the stuff around in front of the GoPro so you can get a really good look of it, and I'll cut that in. So hopefully that'll be a lot cooler, and we'll make those videos even nicer for everybody. That's part of that plan. I may be able to do another movie and do a review. We will see. There's a lot of kind of life stuff going on this week that I'd like to do. Like today, I'd really like to go out to this bowling thing with them, but I don't know. This is like the one day of the week I really get to work, so I probably really need to do that. But yeah, so a lot of cool stuff there. Pop in a Box apparently loves my Pop in a Box unboxings, and they've been talking to me about it a lot lately, so that's really cool. So I'm excited to see if, if they apparently have like a social media kind of a reward system or something, like a kind of a contest, who's the most social kind of wins stuff. So I don't know if that means I'm gonna get some special stuff in my box or what, or nothing. It's already kind of a nice prize to know they dig what I'm doing, so that's always a fun time. Yeah, I want to play some video games. I'm wanting to go play the Resident Evil 4 remaster. I want to try getting into Steam and seeing what I think about that, but it's time, man. There's not enough time in the day. Probably gonna finally order a gimbal for the GoPro, so we'll be able to take some smooth shots and stuff. Scarefest is coming up. It's gonna be my first event doing something as legitimate press, so I'm starting to figure that out. That's gonna be a fun time. And, yeah, I guess that's pretty much all there is to it. So, as usual, guys, I'm sure I will kick myself for forgetting something, but I'll probably mention it in another video later down the line. Hopefully that was a good update for you. I know what I wanted to ask you, if you're still there. Netflix cool for everybody for drunken movie night streamings? Because I think not this weekend, but next weekend, I want to start preparing you. We're looking into possibly doing Zombies, and that's on Netflix. It's like, a zoo, and all the zoo animals become zombies, so that ought to be some good drunken cheesy fun. Hopefully Mike will be there for it. I'm going to start maybe bringing in this other guy, Casey Miracle, who I adore, and he's super fucking quick-witted and a fun guy too, so we want to get him involved in some of these things. If you've seen Zeppo, you know Casey. He's been in other things too. I'm just saying, with relation to me, he was really great in that. And so get forward to looking to him, and maybe we'll finally get Jason Crow on here from Simply Drunk at some point. I'd like to. He just lives up in Louisville, so it's a little bit trickier to get him down here, but he does. So hopefully we'll get those guys in on Drunken Game Night as well, which we really want to do. I'm starting to really figure out the format for Drunken Board Game Night. That is going to be fun stuff. Okay, well, yep, that definitely should cover it. So I'm going to shut up. I'm going to ask you to comment away. Tell me how you feel about Netflix and Zombies for Drunken Movie Night. Are you going to be there to watch us stream AGT this Wednesday? Just whatever. Tell me. Let's geek out. Let me know your thoughts and feelings about the shape of the channel and the direction, so I can kind of get an idea what's working, what's not. Be encouraged, all that stuff. Speaking of encouragement, you can hit that thumbs up button. Give me that thumbs up encouragement. I do love that. Other than that, if you want, there's a subscribe button, there's a share button, there's a Patreon link. Blah-de, blah-de, blah. Okay, well, gang, I'm gonna get out of here, put this thing together for y'all, and I will see you guys later.